The silence that followed the destruction of New Arcadia was deafening across the galaxy. Commander Sarah Chun stood before the massive holographic display in Earth's Strategic Command Center, watching the final transmission from humanity's most prosperous colony world fade to static. 7 million souls had called New Arcadia home just hours ago. Now, nothing remained but cosmic dust and the bitter taste of war. Confirmation received from Deep Space Reconnaissance, reported Lieutenant Morrison, his voice hollow. The Zephyrian Coalition used their Nova-class weapons. Complete planetary annihilation. Chen's jaw tightened as she processed the magnitude of the loss. New Arcadia had been humanity's crown jewel, a terraformed paradise on the edge of the Andromeda spiral arm, representing 50 years of human expansion and hope. The attack had been swift, calculated, and merciless. Sir, Morrison continued, the Zephyrians are broadcasting across all frequencies. They're claiming New Arcadia violated their territorial sovereignty by mining the Helix Nebula. Territorial sovereignty? Chen's voice dripped with controlled fury. That nebula has been in neutral space for 3 centuries. They're looking for an excuse to test our resolve. The Zephyrian Coalition had emerged from the galaxy's outer rim 20 years ago, a collection of silicon-based species united under a single militaristic banner. Their technology was advanced, their intentions unclear, but their message today was unmistakable: humanity would submit or face extinction. President Martinez materialized via hologram, her face grave. Commander Chin, I've just finished addressing the Earth Assembly. The vote was unanimous. She paused, letting the weight of her words settle. We're authorizing Operation Sovereign Thunder. Chin had hoped it would never come to this. Operation Sovereign Thunder was humanity's ultimate contingency. The mobilization of every available warship, from the massive Titan-class dreadnoughts to the nimble Falcon-class fighters. The plan had been developed in secret over the past decade, anticipating the day when humanity would face an existential threat. 700,000 warships, Mr. President? Chin needed confirmation. 700,000, Martinez nodded. Every shipyard from Luna to the Tau Ceti colonies is contributing. The Mars Defense Fleet, the Europa Mining Consortium's security forces, even the civilian transport vessels are being retrofitted with military-grade weapons. Within hours, the greatest armada in human history began converging on Earth's orbital staging grounds. The sight was both magnificent and terrifying: endless streams of vessels emerging from hyperspace, their hulls gleaming with fresh battle armor and newly installed weapon systems. The Normandy-class carriers brought their squadrons of fighters, while the Gibraltar-class destroyers bristled with plasma cannons and quantum torpedoes. Admiral Rodriguez, Earth's most decorated military commander, would lead the assault. His flagship, the U.S. Retribution, was a behemoth of titanium and fury equipped with experimental phase-shift weapons that could punch through any known shielding system. The Zephyrians think they can intimidate us with a single strike, Rodriguez addressed his captains via quantum communication. They're about to learn what happens when you threaten the human spirit. Intelligence reports indicated the Zephyrian Coalition possessed approximately 200,000 warships. A formidable force, but nowhere near Earth's mobilized fleet. However, their technology remained largely unknown, making this the greatest gamble in human history. As the massive fleet prepared to jump to hyperspace, Chun reflected on the irony. Humanity had spent centuries reaching for the stars, dreaming of peaceful coexistence with alien civilizations. Instead, they had found enemies who respected only strength. The jump coordinates were set for the Kepler 442 system, where Zephyrian forces had reportedly gathered. This would be humanity's answer to New Arcadia, not just revenge, but a declaration that Earth's children would never again be slaughtered without consequence. All ships report ready for hyperspace jump, came the coordinated response from 700,000 vessels. Rodriguez gave the order that would echo through galactic history: jump. The stars themselves seemed to bend as humanity's greatest armada vanished into the void, carrying with them the hopes, fears, and fury of an entire species. The galaxy would never be the same.